This is a walkthrough of composition of functions, and the function of x and g of x are given to us. Let's say they want you to find the function of f of g of x. Okay, we can rewrite this as f of g of x. Okay, I like this way better. Like I've said, it's easier for me to see and see what I need to do here. So the structure, I like to say, the backbone of this composition of functions is going to be f. Okay, and what I'm doing now is substituting x with g of x. So I'm going to substitute it into my f of x. I'm going to rewrite my f of x here. X squared plus 2x plus 8, and we should probably write f of x here. So that's what I start with. It's my first letter. That's my structure. And what I'm going to do is substitute g of x, which is another function, for every x that I see. It's replacing all those x's. So we have something that looks like this. And g of x is x minus 5. So every time I see an x here for f of x, I'm going to put some parentheses in there. Okay. We have x squared plus 2x, again parentheses, and then plus 8. Okay, and we said we're gonna, for every one of those x's, we're gonna take g of x, which is here, and plug it in. So g of x is x minus 5. I'm gonna write that in these inside the parentheses. Okay, now that I have that set up, that is actually the problem that we're trying to solve here. So it's set up correctly, like we want it, f of g of x. Okay, now let's simplify here. This squared, first I look at this square and I say, oh, okay, well that means I have to grab everything that's in that parentheses and multiply it again. That's what that means. And then we can do distribution here by multiplying. And we get 2 times x is 2x. 2 times a negative 5 would be a negative 10. And then we have a plus 8. Okay. Now for this one, here I'm going to have to FOIL. I'm multiplying 2 terms times another 2 terms by another 2 terms here. Okay, so rewriting this out, x times x is x squared. X times 5, right? So I did this one first. X times x, then x times negative 5 would be a negative 5x. Then negative 5 times x would be a negative 5x. And the last one, negative 5 times negative 5, would be a positive 25. And then let's just rewrite the rest of the problem here to x minus 10 plus 8. Great, we got it down to just subtraction and addition, so we can go from left to right. Now, my like terms are here, here, and here. The other ones, the constants, are these. So that's how we kind of separate them and see. Now I don't have a like term for x squared, so I'm just going to rewrite x squared. Let's move this up. I'm going to write x squared. Now I can combine these two here, negative 5x minus 5x is going to be minus or negative 10x or minus whatever. They both mean the same thing. And then we have, let's write this 2x, this other, the last like term here, right next to it. Just rewrite it. Okay. Well, what do we get here? We have negative 10 plus 8 would be a negative 2. And we have a positive 25 left over here. Okay, so these two were here. This one I rewrote here. And then this 25 is here. Okay, so I can, or you can do this. Once you combine them, just eliminate them, get them out of there. Right? That's what happened. Okay. Then we have x squared minus. Well, we have these two terms here that are like terms, so we have negative 10x plus 2x is negative 8x. And then we have these two terms that we have to combine. 25 minus 2 would be 23. Okay, now I can't combine anything else, and it's written from highest degree to lower degree, descending order here. So that is as far as we can go. So proper way of writing this is rewriting this and saying that the function of f of g of x is equal to this quadratic.